Hey, what's up? This is a probably, a reaction that most of the people here are not used to, but if you've been around, it's not weird. But anyways, welcome new people, welcome people that have been here in general, way back into time. I don't know how far back, like a year? I should check, I should know, but I don't, sue me. I did a bunch of TNT Boys stuff, and so let's get some shit out of the way. They're awesome. They they have this awesome combination of not only being good at what they do, but also having a really good presence and a really good comfortability. That, I mean, I don't know about you, but it puts me at ease because of how comfortable they seem with stuff. But it's been a long time since we did anything. I love good acapella stuff, and I don't know if this is acapella or the backing track, but I love great singers. It's one of those things, like, why do you have to say that? Like, don't other people love great singers? Anyways, let's just roll straight into it. You know what's going on? Is I want to just talk to you for 5 minutes straight, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save some of the energy. Let go.
That one day I will be where I was, right there, right next to you. And it's hard, the days just seem so dark.
Ooh, his voice has changed. Growing up can be hard.
The moon and the stars are nothing without you. You touch your skin, where do I begin?
Oh, so is his voice.
Can explain the way I'm missing you. Deny this emptiness, this hole that I'm inside. These tears, they tell their own. They told me not to cry when you were gone, but the feeling's overwhelming.
I'll tell you what I'm curious about is, like, when do the high notes kick in? Because right now everyone is chilling out in this, like, lower register, which is awesome to have control over that and be able to have vibrato and whatever, but I'm interested.
It's much too strong. Can I lay by
There's the harmonies.
your side, next to you?
Oh, there we go.
You and make sure you're
3-part. Also, I will say, I think it's harder than people might think. It's hard to harmonize well in person. Separate, it's a whole different thing. And something that I think people don't take into account, because it's just not something that's common, which is when you are singing in a room and your voice is bouncing off of things, right? If you're with the people you're harmonizing with, they're also bouncing off of the same structures. They're bouncing off the same wall, the same ceiling, and they're not all bouncing off the same thing because the rooms are different. That's super hard.
And I don't want to be here if I can't be with you tonight. I'm reaching out.
Hey! Nice job.
You, and make sure you're alright tonight. Oh, baby, tonight. Lay me by your.
Yeah, instead of saying everything at the end, I'll just throw things in the middle here, which is, no, of course, compared to, well, my opinion, compared to what we've heard in the past, This is a really different sound because they're growing up and their voices are changing. And you have to really get used to, I guess I'm addressing everybody, but if you've ever had different, like I just got a new guitar, right? And I play different types of guitars and stuff, and they all play differently. And you have to get used to how they work. And so if your voice is changing, you have to adapt to that whole thing. How do you move? How do you form your mouth? How do you place your tongue? How are you changing your airflow? How much volume? Where do you put the vibrato? It's all changing on them because they're growing up. And so there's going to be a little growing pain to be able to maximize that. And they've maximized themselves based on who they were. And now they have to get on top of the new physiology. I am really excited for this new chapter with these dudes. Is this my favorite song of theirs? Not even close. Not even close. There's probably like 5 or 6 other things I've heard them do that I enjoy more. But that's, sorry, that I did not take into account how hot the room is going to be. This is my first video of the day. And them having to adjust to their bodies changing and how their mouth is changing and how their vocal cords are changing, and having to do it remotely, it really is, it's super hard. I mean, I'm realizing like I'm about to make an example for guitar players because I'm used to talking to guitarists like in person, right? And maybe that you won't care about this, but it's like, imagine if tomorrow all of my fingers were 1 inch longer. You might go like, well, that's cool because now you have bigger hands. You can palm a basketball, you can grab bigger objects. But as a guitarist, now all of a sudden the thing that I depend on to play my instrument, all of the ratios have changed. All of my muscle memory is now incorrect. So they're going to go through that, or they're going through it. And I'm actually really excited to see what comes out on the other side. Because when I first met them, they already were awesome. And this is the first instance where they're having to acclimate to a different environment and a different body. I 100% believe in them. I think they'll come out the side on top. Yeah, I think we're finished. I think that's it. I'm gonna go see if I can attach ice cubes to the ceiling or something, because I'm in Georgia and this shit is hot. The AC is on, but bro, it's hot because I got the lights on and everything. I forget how hot in the middle of summer it can be. So that's it. That's it. If you'd like to, if you want to upset some people, make them question your sanity, sneak off, bleach your hair, and then dye it fucking random colors. But I mean, don't do that. I mean, do that if you want. I am enjoying this, although my hair is pretty dirty. I'm really enjoying this because I keep forgetting what it looks like because I can't see it, except for when I'm editing the videos. Usually what happens is in the morning when I wake up, I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, my hair is blue and purple. What? And then the rest of the day I don't see it. And then I'll be somewhere and people will be staring at me and I'm like, what's your problem? And then I see myself in a mirror in a restroom and I'm like, oh, that's your problem with me. Is it looked like someone spilled paint on my head. We all have to adapt. They have to adapt to, changing environment, changing body. I have to adapt to the fact that I've made radical decisions with my hair. We all have to, adapt to things. But I think it's more fun. Playing it comfortable is safe. No disrespect if you play it comfortable. But if you want to do something new, The two issues of doing something new is one, making the actual decision and following through with doing something new, because you have to break your old habits to do something new. But then now the people around you are going to react to you differently because now you're doing something new. And that's going to catch you off guard as well. So you're going to be a little insecure in yourself, and you're going to be a little insecure in the way people react. But maybe it's a room for growth. Could be. What do I know? My hair's like purple and blue and, white, blonde, something. What do I know? I'm going to do this motion again. What do I know? And I'm going to say goodbye. Goodbye.